Good morning, children. How are you guys doing today? Are you ready for ring time? Great. Grab a pen and let's get started. Who can tell me what day of the week today is? Very good. Today is Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Friday is the 5th day of the week. It's also the last working day of the week because Saturday and Sunday is very good, the weekend. So let's quickly count it out. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. First, second, third, fourth and fifth day of the week. And if today's Friday, yesterday was Thursday. And tomorrow will be, who can tell me what day tomorrow is? Very good. Tomorrow will be Saturday. Let's quickly do our days of the week. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And what is the months of the year? Which month is the very first month of the year? Very good. January. And currently we are in which month? Very good. June. Let's quickly do our months of the year. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Let's sing it out. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay guys, I thought for some Friday fun, why don't we do our colours and our shapes? Can you tell me what colour this is? Very good, it's red. And what kind of fruit is it? It is a red apple. What color is this? Very good, it's orange. And what shape is it? Yes, it's an orange circle. What color is this creature? Very good, it's blue. And what kind of sea creature is it? Yes, it's a blue whale. What color is this guy? Very good, it's yellow. And what is this a picture of? Very good, of the sun. Sun, sun, hello Mr. Sun, please shine down on me. What shape is this? Very good, it's a rectangle. And what color is the rectangle? Yes, it's a pink rectangle. Ooh, yummy. What kind of vegetable is this? It's my favorite, it's peas. Yummy, yummy. And what color is the pea? Yes, they are green peas. And who can tell me what shape this is? Very good, it's a diamond. What color is the diamond? Yes, it's a blue diamond. Ooh, and who can tell me what kind of bird this is? Yes, it's a seagull. And what color is the seagull? This one's a bit tricky because it's mainly white, but it also has a yellow little bit of yellow. And what shape is this? Very good, it's a square. What color is the square? Yes, it's a purple square. Oh, who can tell me what kind of animal this is? I'll give you a clue. It goes oink oink. Very good. It is a pig. And what color is the pig? Yes, it's a pink piggy. Ooh, this one's a bit hard. Can you tell me what shape this is? It's crescent. And what color is it? Very good, it's green. Oh. And what is that? I'll give you a clue. You put it on your head. It's a hat. Actually, it's a top hat. It's a fancy kind of hat. And what color is the hat? Very good, it's black. Ah, this is a nice and easy one. What shape is this? Very good, it's a star. And what color is the star? Very good, it is a yellow star. Can you still remember what a star is? Yes, a star is a big, big sun that's just very, very, very far away. Next, what kind of animal is this? Yes, it's a bear. And what color is our bear? Very good, it is a brown bear. And what shape is this? It's a heart. Wow, you guys are clever. And what color is this heart? It's a beautiful pink heart. This is one of my favorite fruits. What kind of fruit is it? Very good, it's grapes. And what color is the grapes? Yes, it's purple grapes. Yummy, yummy. Who can tell me what shape this is? Look carefully, it looks like a squished circle. Very good, it's an oval. And what color is this oval? Yes, it's a red oval. Hey guys, last one. What shape is this? I know you know it well. Very good, it's a triangle. And what color is our triangle? Very good, it's a green triangle. Can you still remember what our theme for the week is? Yes, it's the different jobs that people do and the people who help our community. Can you remember what are the jobs that we have talked about over this week? We talked about farmers and teachers and builders and firefighters. Very good. Yesterday I told you guys about inventors, and we spoke about doctors and what's an animal doctor called? Yes, an animal doctor is called a vet. You guys are just too clever. Let's go and have a look at what Teacher Song has to teach us today. Then we're going to come back and I'm going to teach you guys a fun dance that we're going to do for our Friday fun.
Good morning guys, Teacher Sal here today. How are you all? I hope you've enjoyed your week. Do you know what day of the week it is? It is Friday, which is the 5th day of the week and our last school day of the week. Let's clap the days of the week out. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We are also in June, and June is the 6th month of our year, and we know that there are 10 and 2 makes 12 months of the year, so we're actually halfway through our year. So I want to do our song that we have been doing to introduce our Ring Every Morning this week. Let's do that. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. We're here to have some fun. Stand up, turn around, give me a big clap, sit down and put your hands in your lap. Let's do that again. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. We're here to have some fun. Let's stand up, turn around, give me a big clap, sit down and put your hands in your lap. So we've had lots of fun this week, haven't we, learning about different people who help. Teacher Sal's taught you about the farmer, becoming a teacher, a fireman, and a builder. So because it's Friday and it's Fun Friday, I thought we could do some baking like we did last week. So I'm going to start off with that, and then we're just going to do some of our songs from this week about our theme and just a little bit of a recap. But let's start with our baking. So I've just got a piece of paper, a bit more of a stronger piece of paper, a bit like cardboard, so that we can do our baking. And what I thought we could do, Teacher Sal thought we could do, was bake our very own fire truck or fire engine. So I have mixed some icing. It's not quite red, but it's pink, but that's fine too. And then I've got us a long finger biscuit, a boudoir biscuit. This is going to be for the body of the fire truck. And I've got 2 round chocolate biscuits, which will be for our wheels. And then I've got pretzels. This is going to be for our ladder. So let's start the baking. Let's put some icing down for our body of our fire truck. So we'll just, oh goodness, do that. Okay, see? And now we're going to put some icing down for the wheels of our fire truck. Let's do that. Just do 2 blobs of icing, big blobs if you can. And guys, if you can do this with mom and dad, also something fun to do. You don't have to have all the types of biscuits I have, but it's just something fun. See what I've done. So I've done our body of our fire truck with the wheels. Now we're going to put up the ladder, because firemen use ladders, don't they? Remember we learned that yesterday. And they learn ladders, they use ladders to climb up to high buildings, hey? And then they can get into the buildings and save all the people and animals if there are. So I'm going to just do our ladder like that, and then I'm going to put, can you see how cool that is? Then I'm going to just put, you know, for the steps for the ladder, so that you can, the fireman can climb on the ladder, because obviously he needs to be able to do that. So let's have a look. Okay. I'll show you what it looks like now. Just something fun. Can you see? So there's our very own fire truck. And if you wanted, you could do a little siren at the top, perhaps with another biscuit or something else. Lots of fun, isn't it? So now Teacher Sal's going to eat that actually a bit later with a cup of coffee. Lots of fun for a Friday. Because normally on a Friday when we're at school we do baking, don't we? And that's always lots of fun. So what I would like to start off with is some of our songs that we have learned with this week's theme. Let's do the firefighter song. I'm a little firefighter on the go. Here is my helmet, here is my hose. When I see a fire, hear me shout. Turn on the water, put the fire out. I'm a little firefighter on the go. Here is my helmet, here is my hose. When I see a fire, hear me shout. Turn on the water and put the fire out. That was a fun song. And then do you remember we did On the Farm song for the first day of our theme when I taught you about farmers? We're going to the farm today, hooray, hooray. We're going to the farm today, hooray, hooray. We're going to the farm to take a look around. We're going to the farm today, hooray. We'll see pigs and cows and horses in the barn. We'll see pigs and cows and horses in the barn. We'll see pigs and cows and horses in the barn. And maybe see some chickens. We'll see the pigs and cows and horses in the barn. The farmers work so hard on the farm, hooray, hooray. The farmers work so hard on the farm, hooray, hooray. The farmers work so hard to bring us fresh from the farm. Oh, the farmers work so hard on the farm, hooray. Rum, 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 rum. And what do farmers use on the farm? What type of vehicle do they drive around on? On a tractor. And we learned all about what the tractor does. We know that the tractor on the farm is a very important piece of equipment because it takes the farmers and other workers on the farm and they can take seedlings to plant on the farm. They can gather fruit and vegetables that have grown on the farm. They can also transport animals to the barns, like the pigs and the sheep and the cows. And they can also they can also try and prepare the soil with the tractor to make the ground smooth to plant maize and all other types of things. And the tractor also transports other equipment, so they may need ladders, they may need other tools or anything. That's what the tractor is used for. Very important. Let's have a look. Then what I would like to have a look at is I'm a Builder book. Remember we did I'm a Builder, and we know that builders wear hard hats. Why do they wear hard hats? To protect them from anything that may fall on their heads, especially when they're working on construction sites. And they wear special goggles. They wear goggles also to protect their eyes from dirt and dust, and maybe when they're sawing or hammering, that nothing goes into their eyes. And then we know that they wear a special safety jacket and pants, and those are reflective, which means they're bright so you can see where they are on the roads if they're working on the roads or in buildings. And it also protects them from harm, as well as hard boots too, because we know that builders stand on heavy things. They work with heavy machinery and equipment, and they work in lots and lots of rubble and things like that. So those hard boots protect them from all of that, don't they? And what else do we know about builders? We know that builders use different type of equipment. We know that they use bulldozers and that also flattens the land that they're going to work on. And builders use concrete mixers, and concrete mixers, they mix concrete with water to make concrete slabs and foundations for us. And then there are also bricklayers who lay bricks. And then we've got metal workers who work on the construction sites with nuts and bolts, putting steel frames and things together for us. And we know that builders can build homes for us, they build factories, other buildings, so they're very, very important part of our community. They are very important helpers to us, aren't they? And then Teacher Sal taught you and showed you this lovely book about a new day at school, all about teachers. And remember, I said to you, you get different types of teachers. You get teachers that teach babies, teachers that teach little children like Teacher Stephanie and I, and we love doing that. Teachers that teach bigger children at primary school and at high school. Maybe you've got brothers and sisters in those grades and they get lots of homework, don't they? Then you get teachers at universities and colleges, and they are called lecturers. And that's where you go to learn to do something you want to do as a career. So the lecturers will help you become a doctor, a dentist, a builder, maybe firefighters, anything that you want. So teachers are a very important part of our community too, because without them we can't learn and we can't be educated. And we need to be educated, don't we? So we can get clever and one day when we grow up, do something with our lives. And then yesterday we did firefighters, and that was something really fun to learn as well. We learned all about firefighters in training, what they have to do to become firefighters. Remember, we said that firefighters, you need to be fit and you need to be strong, you need to be healthy, you need to be able to lift heavy things, people maybe out of buildings when a building's burning, or animals, or they need to be strong because sometimes they need to use an axe to break into buildings and windows, hey, to get inside to where the fire is. So there's lots of training done. They also do first aid courses, and first aid courses are for if somebody's had an accident and they've taken them out of the fire, they can look after them till the ambulance arrives. Sometimes they need to put plasters on or give special medicine. They need to maybe put them people on a stretcher and keep them still till the ambulance comes. So firefighters are very important people, part of our community, aren't they? They also, what did I say they also do? So not only do they put out fires, but they can climb up trees, tall trees. They use their ladders. That's what they need their ladders for, so that maybe there's an animal stuck in the tree. I don't know if any of you've got cats and you've had cats in a tree. We've had, when our cat was very young, got stuck high up in a tree, and it's very difficult to get them down. So firefighters, fire rescue people are also used to help out with that. So they are very, very important people as well. So I think we've had a wonderful week learning about people who help. And I hope that maybe now you guys have some ideas of who you want to be when you grow up. All of these jobs are very, very important. They require lots of training and lots of skill and lots of work. Something to think about when you grow up. Hey, and guys, I hope that maybe you can put something together, that maybe you can bake something with mom or dad. As I say, this was just something fun. I just had some biscuits and pretzels. You just need a little bit of icing, and then you can do your own baking. Also something fun to do for the weekend. Well, guys, it's been so lovely teaching you this week. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope that you have a wonderful Friday afternoon and a wonderful weekend. Looks like the weather's going to be good, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And next week we will learn about something new. Okay, guys, bye.
Thanks, Teacher Sal. Okay, guys, are you ready for our Friday fun dancing. Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to do the continental drift.
What's up, my mammals? This is Sid the Sloth from the movie Ice Age, and we're about to do this new dance, the Continental Drift. It's time to get up on your feet. It's easy to do. Just follow me. Move it out. Do the Sid. Take it back. And do the Sid. Step left. Then drift. Step right. And then drift. Crisscross. And do the man-made. Crisscross. And do the man-made. Now jump, jump. Wiggle your rump. And walk it out like
So
granny.
closely. Move forward and turn. And turn. Then go left and slide. Right and slide. Then we're going to crisscross and man. Crisscross and man. Jump, jump, wiggle your rump and walk it out like granny. So closely. You're going to go jump to the front and do the sit. So you're just going to shake it. Then you're going to step back and do the sit. Shake it again. Then you're going to slide left. Then you're going to step left and slide. Step right and slide. Then you're going to crisscross and do the manner. Do the manner. You put your one hand to your head and your other one out and you take it. Then crisscross to the other side, other hand to your head and you're going to shake it. Then it's jump, jump, wiggle your rump, you're going to wiggle your bum. And the easiest one is walking up like granny. Just walk on the circle like a granny. Okay? Are you ready to do it again?
Do the Sid. Take it back. And do the Sid. Step left. Then drift. Step right. And then drift. Crisscross. And do the man-made. Crisscross. And do the man-made. Now jump, jump. Wiggle your rump. And walk it out like granny. To the front. And do the Sid. Take it back. And do the Sid. Step left. Then drift. Step right. And then drift. Crisscross. And do the man-made. Crisscross. And do the man-made. Now jump, jump. Shake your rump. And walk it out like granny. Move it out. You got it. Take it back. Oh yeah. Step left. All my mammals in the house. Do it with me, baby. Crisscross. Oh, here we go, yo. Crisscross. Hey. Now jump, jump. Wiggle your rump and walk it out like granny. Move it out. Go, 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 go. Into the shit. Oh, my mammals everywhere. You got warm blood and warm hair. If you're feeling this new groove, then we wanna see you move. It's a continental drift, and we do it just like this. Everybody to the front. Oh yeah.
Step
Oh
back.
yeah. Oh yeah. Step left. Then drift. Step right. That's it.
Crisscross to the man-made. Crisscross to the man-made. Now jump, jump, wiggle your rump and walk it out like granny.
To the front. Oh yeah.
To the left. Go left and slide. Go right and slide. Crisscross
Into the
man-made. Crisscross to the man-made. Now jump, jump, wiggle your rump and walk it out like granny.
Move it out. Hey, hey, hey. Step left. Get on your feet, human people. Stop holding up the wall. Crisscross. You got it. You got it. You got it. Now
Jump, jump,
wiggle your rump and walk it out like granny. Move it out. Come on, get down with Sid, your favorite sloth. Hey, all my mammals everywhere. You got warm blood and warm hair. If you're feeling this new groove, then we wanna see you move. It's a continental drift, and we do it just like
To the right.
everybody jump, 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 jump. Everybody jump, 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 jump.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed learning how to do the continental drift. I certainly enjoyed teaching you. Let's do our last story for our Friday fun. Today's story is The Pied Piper of Hamelin.
A long time ago, longer than anyone can remember, In the tiny town of Hamelin, an extraordinary thing happened that disturbed the town's peace. The streets, the houses, the buckets and boxes, the entire town was invaded by a huge army of rats. They swarmed everywhere, a sea of tails and fur. They climbed the towers, they rang the bells, and they drank the beer from the innkeeper's jugs. Ooh, naughty, naughty rats. The townspeople tried everything to get rid of the rats, but nothing helped, not even an army of cats. The people became so desperate that they gathered in the church and prayed for a miracle. Hamelin's predicament came to the ears of a young musician who lived in a nearby forest. He received the news of the rat invasion with a triumphant smile. The musician gathered his flute and headed into town. He reached the town square and stood calmly in the middle. Then he began to play his flute. The melody was unlike anything heard in Hamelin before. The rats, hypnotized by the wonderful music, swarmed from the houses and taverns. They surrounded the piper as if in a trance. Ooh, so many rats. Ugh. The townspeople were astonished. The mayor, witnessing the sight, begged the piper for his help. In return, the mayor offered 3 sacks of gold coins. The piper agreed, shaking the mayor's hand firmly. Then the piper left the city, the sea of rats dancing behind him. The next morning, the piper returned to Hamelin to collect his reward. But the mayor received him with a loud laugh. "Ah, innocent piper! Alas, we are a poor town without a penny to our name. You have done us a great service, but you will never be paid." The piper returned to the forest feeling sad and angry. He could not understand how the people from Hamelin could treat him this way. What was he going to do? And how was he going to feed all his new friends? They sat down to think of a plan. And before the day was over, the piper and the rats had come up with an idea. Under the pale moonlight, the rats returned to the village as stealthily as shadows. They crept into the children's rooms, climbing through windows and across toys. The rats whispered the piper's plight into the children's ears. The boys and the girls of Hamelin, disappointed by the behavior of the adults, marched behind the rats and disappeared into the woods. And in the town square, they left a note for their parents. The children of Hamelin stand together with the piper. The behavior of our parents in refusing to pay what was promised is rude and unfair. We will not return until the debt is paid. Dawn broke over a quiet Hamelin. Suddenly, screams were heard from every corner of town as mothers and fathers found empty beds in their houses. An emergency meeting was called. The adults were ashamed and asked the mayor to pay the piper what was promised. But the mayor was very greedy. He locked himself in the town hall and refused to open the city's vault. The people of Hamelin were very angry. Armed with shovels and rakes, they broke into the town hall and grabbed the mayor by his robes. They dragged him to the edge of town and expelled him from Hamelin forever. The parents of Hamelin emptied the vaults. They cleaned out their piggy banks and collected every penny in town. But it still wasn't enough. A rat who was spying through the grass communicated this news to the rest of the team. The piper did not wish any misery on the townspeople, so he returned to Hamelin with a new proposal. Your children will come home, and I will forget the reward if you provide a home for me and my rats. The citizens accepted the offer right away, with one exception. The rats had to sign an agreement promising to never again disturb the town's peace and to respect all of its inhabitants. The children returned to their families, and joy reigned again. The piper and the rats moved into the town hall, where they made a cozy home. Sometime later, they formed a most peculiar band, and since that day, there hasn't been a party held in Hamelin without them. The end.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed the story. That's all we have time for today. Did you enjoy our Friday Thundering time? We loved having you here and teaching you. Before we go, I just want to remind you of what Einstein said. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. So go out, have fun, and don't be afraid to make mistakes because you always learn something. Have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.